Hello, good morning everyone. Today we are going to learn about comparing and evaluating approaches in language teaching.
Miss, what is the meaning of approach, method, and technique?
Good question. Approach is your belief about how language is learned and taught. If method is the systematic plan based on the approach. And the technique is the specific classroom activity used by the teacher. So, approach is like the philosophy, method is the plan, and the technique is the action.
We're doing it to understand all of them, miss.
Now, because they are connected, if we understand the approach, we can choose the right method. And if we use the right method, we can apply effective technique. In this short understanding, these three helps teacher make learning more effective and meaningful.
Who uses or evaluates these approaches, Miss?
Teacher and education experts. Teacher apply them in a class, while researchers or school evaluators assess whether the chosen approach and method work effectively. Alright, let's move on. Where do you think teachers use and evaluate approaches or methods?
Maybe in the classroom.
Yes, correct. Mostly in the classroom because that's where teaching and learning happen. But evaluation can also take place in the teacher training, workshop, or even during school supervision. The goal is always the same in improve teaching quality.
So, not only during class, miss.
Actually, evaluation is continuous process not only inside the classroom but also outside, wherever teachers reflect and learn. Okay, now, when do you think evaluation is done? Before, during, or after teaching?
I think after teaching, Miss.
That's right, but actually it can happen both during and after the learning process. During class, teachers observe student reaction, participant, and understanding. After class, teachers review results and see what can be improved for the next lesson.
So evaluation never really stops.
Actually, a good teacher keeps evaluating to make each lesson better. Alright, now let's talk about how to evaluate. There are several simple but important steps. Let's go through them together. The first, determine the purpose. What do we want to find out? For example, to check if the method helps students communicate better. Second, design the plan. Decide what to evaluate, approach, method, or technique. The third, create instrument like tests, observation set, or questionnaire. The fourth, collect data. Maybe by observation students or asking their feedback. The fifth, analyze the data. See what worked well and what need to change. The final, make improvement based on the result.
So, it's like checking and fixing what does not work?
Yes, that's the main idea. Evaluation is not about finding fault. It's about learning and improving. Besides evaluating method, teacher also need to evaluate student learning need. Do you know why?
Maybe to understand what students really need to learn.
Exactly. Every learner is different. So we have to find out what they already know and what they still need to learn. Here are 5 steps for learning nerd evaluation. The first, identify goal. What do we want student to active? Second, collect data. Talk test, questionnaire, or interview. The third, analyze gaps. Compare what students know and what they should know. Fourth, set priorities. Focus on the most important needs first. The five, recommended solution. Choose method and material that fit those needs.
So this help teacher design better lesson, right?
Exactly. It's help teacher choose direct approach, method, and even media to make learning more effective. Alright, let's review everything we have learned today.
Approach is the theory of belief about language learning.
Method is the plan-based and that approach.
And the technique is the action do real activity in the class.
Perfect. You all got it right. And don't forget evaluation content them all. It's a help teacher know what's worked, what does not, and what can be improved. Remember, great teachers don't just teach. They reflect, evaluate, and draw. Keep learning, everyone. Thank you very much for your attention and see you on the next video, guys.
One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the